Should we have zero trust friendship architecture? Zero trust friendship architecture. I literally thought about this like 10 minutes before the show. And okay, so what do I mean by zero trust friendship architecture, right? So this is what I mean, right? So if you're familiar with zero trust architecture when it comes to business and cybersecurity, that means you give the least amount of necessary privileges for people to be able to get their job done, right? So you don't just give them full access, you give them the least amount, and based on when they need more access, then you decide if you're going to grant it to them or not. So let me put five. Hopefully I don't need 5 minutes. I'll throw 5 minutes up on there, right? So let's go through this, right? So what I was thinking because a lot of people, they like to give the benefit of the doubt. And I think giving the benefit of the doubt is usually to our detriment, right? I think it's usually to our detriment. We are so easy to let people into our atmosphere, into our vibe, and of course, when you first meet people, they're going to give like the representation of themselves, and we give the benefit of the doubt. But I'm like, what if we were to have a zero trust, and you build trust, and you build, and you because I was thinking about my video about friends with benefits, and how having like that reciprocating value, like the people that you look out for, they also look out for you. And I'm thinking, well, because I think from my experience, and my experiences can be totally different than other people, right? But I think from my experience that normally you lose more friends than you keep. OTTO, let me know what you think. Do you think in life you lose more friends than you actually keep, right? Because if you look back, all the people, that you were friends with from elementary school all the way up to today, how many of them can you say that you are still friends with? How many of them have turned their backs on you, right? If you guys watch Rod Brown's video from the other day, how he was backstabbed, betrayed by somebody he thought was really, really close to him. So I'm just wondering, like, well, what kind of infrastructure? Because for me, I think I try to see a lot of things through a business lens. If businesses don't just give out their API keys because they trust every and any and everybody, then why do we just give out our friendships without the trust being acquired, being developing? I mean, we don't give our like when we meet somebody, we don't give our bank account information, our social security information, stuff like that, right? So is it wrong that people would not be just so willy-nilly trusting of new people that come into their lives? And it's like, oh no, you have to actually build the trust. You have to build the trust over time. Zero trust friendship architecture. Is that crazy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy for wondering if over time so as permission is needed to access more, then you give that permission. As opposed to, oh, you meet somebody on Friday and then on Saturday, oh, we're friends. We're just friends. I think the word friends is used way too loosely. I think it's used way too loosely. And I think that if we add trust add permissions based on necessity, then over time you can see, okay, so it's like this, right? It's like this with zero trust architecture. So let's say you start working at a company and you don't need administrator access on your first day. You're like, okay, you can look at you can look at the GitHub repos. You can't add to it. You can just look at it, right? And then as you start to get more comfortable, okay, now you can get access to the repo, but when you push something, it needs to be approved by certain people to make sure like you're not willy-nilly just writing random code. And I think the same way with the friendship, like, okay, cool. So when I see you, right? And as that starts to build, okay, well, I do this and I do that.
Get a move on, back to work, chop chop, let's go. Come on, get a move on. Back to work, back to work, back to work.
And it's like, oh, well, I do this and I do that. Oh, you know what? This can add some, like, what I do can add value to what you're doing, and what you're doing can add value to what I'm doing. And now we're starting to add some more trust, right? So I don't know. Am I off? Zero trust friendship architecture could that be a thing? I'm just saying, because a lot of times people will come into your lives and, we just want to give them the benefit of the doubt. And then it is total chaos and destruction. All right. I'm just saying.
Bruh.
All right. Anyway, that was my icebreaker. It popped into my mind. I'm like, could that be a thing? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Could zero trust friendship architecture actually be a thing where it will help you vet people even better to see if they have a spot in your life or not? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, let's move on. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification so you know every time we go live and drop new content, as well. TechWithDrev, access to exclusive content. The link is in the description. It's pinned to the top of the chat. All of that good stuff. All right.
Streets where all the ghosts are known, but I'm a torch to every bridge. Ain't scared to let them go. I got my past in the rear view mirror. All the voices couldn't be any clearer. They say don't burn bridges, don't you dare. I got dynamite, I just don't care. Blow them up, let the pieces fly. Watch the dust settle underneath the sky. Never look back, keep my head held high. No more tears, I won't cry. They say make amends, learn to forgive. I know what it takes to truly live. Cut the ties and watch me thrive. This is my life, I won't just survive. Blow them up, let the pieces fly. Watch the dust settle underneath the sky. Never look back, keep my head held high. No more tears, I won't cry. They say that time can heal the wounds, but I'm not one to wait. Patience lost in the inferno, burning past debate. Each step away, another layer peeling off my skin. Emerging from the ashes, ready to begin. Memories like shadows, they fade away. Couldn't weigh me down on my brightest day. Goodbye to the old, I'm breaking free. No regrets, this is the new me. Blow them up, let the pieces fly. Watch the dust settle underneath the sky. Never look back, keep my head held high. No more tears, I won't cry. Just don't look back. The past is just a memory in gray and black. Keep walking forward, leave the wreckage far behind. I'm setting fire to every bond that tried to hold my mind. Blow up the bridges, don't look back. The past is just a memory in gray and black. Keep walking forward, leave the wreckage far behind. I'm setting fire to every bond that tried to hold my mind.